Dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have brought such a subject which needs more space to define. But at this little space, I have tried my best to describe about transformer cooler powered and cooler control circuit in a nutshell. Hope that you will be benefited. A request, please subscribe my channel to encourage me. We know transformer needs cooling when load increases due to loss of energy in the form of heat during conversion of voltage and thereby feeding of load. Core and winding become heated. This heat is taken by transformer insulating oil. Thus, temperature of oil is increased. So, transformer oil is needed to reduce its excessive temperature by the support of cooling apparatus for maintaining suitable temperature to prevent any damage of insulation as a whole. When temperature of the oil increases beyond its permissible limit, cooling system or apparatus such as cooling fan, ON-AF, cooling pumps, OF-AF, even watering and radiator bank started acting to reduce temperature to a suitable operating value for protection of the said transformer. When by any chance main power supply fails, standby power supply started to act automatically. Method of cooling of transformer. Cooling mediums. Circulations. MCB1 32 ampere for main supply, MCB2 32 ampere for standby supply, 2AX 3-phase contactor, 2BX 3-phase contactor, SCB1 3-pole circuit breaker for control circuit, SCB2 3-pole circuit breaker for control circuit, VFR phase failure relay or VMR voltage monitoring relay 1, VFR2 TDR timer 1 2AY time delay relay which make or break circuit after presetting time, TDR or timer 2 2BY. Now suppose MCB1, MCB2, SCB1 and SCB2 are made switch on. PFR1 gets power and makes these contacts. TDR timer 1 gets neutral connection at A2 after presetting time. This contact makes the circuit to power contactor 2AX by throwing neutral at A2. The 2AX contactor gets energized and connects three-phase power at H113, H112, H111. Now cooler power is on main supply. Now suppose main power supply through MCB1 fails or a single phasing occurs. This contact will break the circuit and no power returns through this circuit, and therefore 2AX contactor breaks the circuit, and this contact will make to give access of neutral to 2BX contactor through timer 2 after reset time. Now cooler power is on standby supply. Please watch the cooler control circuit. This is a circuit diagram of cooler control of a transformer. Cooling system may be controlled either manually or automatically. When control is on auto mode and the pointer of WTI winding temperature indicator will reach a certain presetting value, that is 60 degrees centigrade or 65 degrees centigrade, the mercury switch which tied with pointer of WTI will tilt to make a circuit to switch on cooler system automatically. This is mercury switch connection of WTI. Keep the switch at remote auto or local auto mode at CCC cooler control cubicle and keep the switch at auto mode at RTCC panel, remote tap changer and cooler control panel. Keep the switches here at in service mode. Keep this rotary switch at on mode to give power to AC1 contractor for powering standby fan. When the temperature indicator pointer reaches a preset value, contact of mercury switch will be made here and all fans connected here will start after 3 seconds, which is controlled by TDR1. Out of 3, you can keep any of the fans as standby mode. Suppose first 2 fans which have been kept at in service mode and third fan kept at standby mode. In that case, if any of the first 2 fans which have been kept in service not run due to problem arises, third standby fan will start after a few seconds. At manual mode, cooler system does not depend on WTI, pointer deflection or tilting of mercury switches. At CCC cooler control cubicle, keep this switch at local manual and at RTCC panel at manual mode. Keep other like previous and fan will be started bypassing WTI contact. Please watch the circuit and try to understand. I believe you will better understand. Thank you.